Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's boy Dean Shield, and sorry guys, but why the other video was part 2, but there was another video. It was because sorry about Mikey in that video. He got a little carried away, but I lost my footage for part 1. All you need to know happened was that we went 12-4. Jimmy Garoppolo had a phenomenal season. Got an upgraded development trait. Was number 2 in MVP race, but then we lost in the wild card to Seattle Seahawks. All you really need to know, and you saw the blockbuster trades we did for the most part in the off season. So don't really have to explain much of that to you, but I still can't believe we got Derwin. I still can't believe we got Derwin James. Like, how did we get this player? I don't know how we were able to trade for him. Apparently, we had enough value to do so. Cunningham's looks like a phenomenal player. Excited to see what his development trait is. We don't really have much depth in end. And D tackle, we didn't really get what we hoped for in the draft. We got Elm and Finley. So D tackle unfortunately didn't get upgraded like it really needed to. Corners, I mean, we didn't really upgrade it at all. But if we were a playoff team last year, I wouldn't see why we would not be a playoff team this year. And do I really want Higgins as my slot? It's only an 83 slot. Do I put Deebo Samuel as my slot guy? Or do I keep Higgins here? Who do I want to get the ball primarily to? I mean, Deebo Samuel is our #1 target. So he's got to be that guy, right? I don't know. I'll actually worry about it later. But I've pretty much done what I want to do with the team right now. So we're just trying to sim through the preseason. Coach Justin School. Let's do pass since we did run last year. And I feel like we're kind of building up our I feel like we're really building up our passing attack. I thought Jimmy Garoppolo, he would get replaced this year, but he didn't. He has superstar development now. Like, I know he's like, what, 30 now? Is it? But you have to give it to the guy. He's a 78, he's 29, a little bit younger than I thought he was, but he's not as good as I thought he was. Maybe that's morale, but excuse me, earlier. Has phenomenal short accuracy, deep accuracy and best, mid accuracy, and about the same. They're average. So he's definitely going to be targeting that slot guy a lot. So we're probably going to need Samuel in the slot. Or do I put, okay, in the slot again? I actually don't know. Cool. Who even is that guy on our roster? You have an upgrade? He's terrible at pass protecting. Since the CPU won't upgrade that, we're gonna go upgrade that. His pass blocking's horrendous. Didn't know he struggled that much with it. Okay. It's a 70 overall. Third. What do you play? You play left tackle? So you're a 68 overall. I don't know why he's trying to give you membership. You're never gonna become anything. But okay. Guys, we're to the cut day. this is gonna be our season number 2. We only get to cut 7 players, so we don't really have that many players on the team, to be honest. We got a bench left outside linebacker, a bench receiver, but he has potential. We have 2 hiddens? Oh no, it's just him twice. I was about to say, lineman depth, especially if he's not gonna be anything, doesn't matter. Injuries are off. Same goes with the third tight end. Bench corner, he's like star better development, so I kind of want to hang on to him. Bench right outside linebacker can go. Bench corner can just kind of get out of here. Second left tackle, what about the practice squad? You can just be cut. And that's all we had to do. So, last time I way underrated this team. I think we can make the playoffs. We may not be a 12-4 team like last year's Miracle. But I think we can do some stuff. Jimmy Garoppolo now is 79 overall in superstar development. I feel like Jimmy could do something out there. Still can't believe he went up though. Like, he had a phenomenal season. He should have, but I can't believe he had that type of season. I think there's only one more year left out of this guy. Why does Jimmy Garoppolo got jukebox? Like, that's not even gonna help. Like, what's even his speed rating? Yeah, why do you have jukebox? You do not need jukebox. Yeah, see, you're more of that type of guy. I don't know why jukebox was on for Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, all right, so this, is this where I need this mess with specialist? Okay, yeah, we're in week 1 now. Well, duh. Who do I play at that spot? I'm just torn between. Oh my god, I'm just torn between Deebo Samuel and Ayuk. There's a 1 overall difference. Like, I'm not even kidding. There's 2 overall difference. We had Ayuk in the slot last year. He did phenomenal. I'm gonna put Samuel in the slot just to see how he does with it. How he kind of reacts to being in the slot. Wouldn't be the worst thing I've ever come up with. Instead of having Higgins in there, we would put Deebo Samuel. And I guess Higgins could be our number 2 slot guy. That should do. I do have to look what our other specialist is, just to make sure it kind of fits with what we're trying to do. Slot corner, I mean, I'm fine with that. Nick Bosa obviously has to be there. Armstead, rusty tackle, I do not mind it. Did he go down the star? Because of age? Because wasn't he superstar? Yeah, he went down the star dev. Why though? Did he earn superstar? Because I remember. No, he just didn't do good last year, I guess. So he's our rush. Cummings is our new rush right in. Don't really have a problem with that. Over Armstead and have him. Yeah, I'd rather have Armstead as a rusty tackle and move Cummings there. So I'm actually totally fine with that. Fred Warner, sub linebacker, yeah, sure. Third down running back, power back. Everything's actually kind of how I want it, except I had to move Deebo Samuel to the slot. And I think we're all set to go to the mid-season mark. Guys, comment down below. Do you think we're going to make it? Man, it sucks that first part got deleted, but it's whatever. Alright, what are we? 4-3. 4-3. I would say that's not bad at all. Be going 4-3 at this point. Is that where we were last mid-season? I don't even know. Face the Cardinals again. They're 5-2. We're number 2 in division behind the Cardinals. Got to check my schemes and stuff. 17th offense. Not near as good as last year. Third defense is just as good as they were last year. They're staying with the program. Love to see it. Offense just kind of took a fall. What could that be because of? I really don't think that's because of Deebo Samuel. I really don't. I'd have to check, but really don't think so. I'm making sure the schemes fit. That could be the problem for the offense. Yeah, vertical power run's better. Yes, we're going to move vertical power run mid-season names. Defense is so good, but a 4-6. You know what? I'm going to try moving to 4-6 and hope it's not the scheme. And just hope it's the playbooks doing the good thing. And then our defense will stay good. That's what I'm banking on there. I do want to see Samuel's stats. Like, what has he done in the slot? Like, is he being a beast or is he just being, eh? Deebo Samuel, you're in the slot, my guy. How is Ayuk outperforming you? And he's not even in the slot. We'll give him a season, but I have a feeling we're gonna move Ayuk back to that spot just because Ayuk just seems so much better. Contract negotiations. We have to bring Fred Warner back. Like, how do we not bring this guy back? 96 overall at the age of 24. I'm fine with giving you a 6-year contract. And he accepts. He's staying with the team. Derwin James has a contract due after we trade for him. I'll give him a 5-year extension. He's just cracked, dude. He's a phenomenal player. We gotta bring him back. It's kind of a big, not really. Only really those two were really big free agents. I would have to wait on him. He's 30. McGlinchey, I meant to pick up his 5th-year option, accidentally didn't. So that was kind of a bummer. I'll give him a 3-year deal. But he's gonna be back. And see, this guy's kind of bad, but he's our starting left guard. I don't want you for 2 years. I'll take you for 1 year. Possibly be traded. I don't know if I want to give him 2 years. And we can wait on him. We can wait on everybody else. But we got the 2 most important guys there. And we're gonna sim to the playoffs. Cardinals are really tough this year. I don't think we're gonna first round bye. I think we're gonna be able to sneak in a wild card spot. Maybe number 5, number 6 seed, something like that. Maybe if it comes to it, number 7 seed. Hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we make the playoffs. And we missed out on the playoffs, losing to the Packers 38-14 in week 17. Where did we go? We went 8-8. I kind of just want to bet if we win that game, we're in the playoffs, aren't we? If we beat the Packers, we're in the playoffs, aren't we? Is that kind of how it... Yep. It was us and the Packers. Winner got to the playoffs. So we basically lost against a team whoever won made the playoffs and we lost. 10th plus offense. So offense got better in the second half of the season. Defense, 4th defense. They went down, but only by 1 position. Still a top 5 defense. Jimmy Garoppolo, 4,400 yards, but 27 touchdowns and 20 picks. Not a good year. This would maybe be the year where Garoppolo's out of here. I'm thinking this is where Garoppolo's got to go. Do I trade him? No, I can't trade him right now. I don't know. Marlon Mack. I mean, he produced yards. He didn't get the touchdowns. Edwards got lots of touchdowns, though, with 8. Rushing attack wasn't really that great. Deebo Samuel. 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. He just really got going in the second half of the season and was able to do good things for us. Kittle. almost to 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns and 99 overall. Ayuk had a solid season, not even in the slot. Defensively, Fred Warner leads the team in tackles with 107. Tackles for loss was Armstead with 17. Nick Bosa behind him 11. Armstead led the team with 7 sacks. Fred Warner was 6.5. Nick Bosa with only 6 pass rushers. I'm not going to say it's non-existent, but it wasn't as great as last year. Verrett led the team with only 2 picks. Fred Warner 1. Doron James with 1. Greenlaw with 1. Alexander with 1. Glenn Green with 1. He really led the team in picks. Have any defensive touchdowns this year? Doubt it. Even though we were a top 5 defense. So maybe. No. Alright, I know we're not going to be anywhere in MVP. Baker Mayfield wins MVP. We're nowhere in sight. Coach of the year. Fake New England coach. We're not there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes, of course, Kyler Murray. No one in the top 10. Defensive Player of the Year, Kyron Barnes. No one in the top 10. Offensive Year, Aaron Posey. No one in the top 10. Defensive Year, Errol Samuel. Cummings in number 2. Dang. Best QB, Tom Brady. Best running back, Aaron Jones. Debo got best receiver. Zach Martin was best on Quincy Nelson, number 2. There's Williams down there, number 9. Best D-line, DeMarcus Lawrence. Best linebacker, Smith. Best DB, Shaquille Griffin. Best kicker, Gary Sarto. Our kicker was at number 4. So we took a huge step down this year. We'll just have to see what we can do through the draft and stuff. What was Cummings? What was his development? He was only star? I was expecting him to be superstar. That's kind of disappointing. Like, he's still a phenomenal player, but I was hoping he was going to be a little better than star. Yikes. Flynn can move up to number 3 to tackle at this point. I don't know. I guess I was just expecting better. You know, of course, when I expect them to do bad, they do phenomenal. When I expect them to do good, they kind of just suck. Like, I know Jimmy Garoppolo threw for 4,400 yards, but threw 20 picks and only 27 touchdowns. I would be surprised if he lost his superstar. He did not. He kept it. And Debo Samuel goes up to superstar development. Let's freaking go. We needed that on this team. Looks like no one else went up. Defensively, Greenlaw was already... Armstead went back up to superstar where he was. Okay, so he just went back to where he was. Bouncing back with a good year. No one else changed. I didn't even see what Greenlaw's abilities are. But that's interesting. Very interesting. I do want to look. What the frick were those like hidden development players we got in like 6th and 7th round? Like, they're still on the team, I know. Behind lots of people in the depth chart. I think it was Tria Brosman. No, it wasn't. I can't remember the name of this guy. Is it Doug Melvin? No. Couldn't have been you. Tevin Higgins, I feel like is who it was. And it was star development. Up to a 68. I mean, I could honestly... I can work with that as my number 6 option. I actually may do that. What did the corner look like? Here he is. Right? Trey Martin, 69 star dev. He's our number 6 corner. Could I slide him in at number 5? I think I could. So in the depth chart, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Slide him in there a little bit. Expected both of them to be star dev. So for wideout, I kind of do want to slide this guy. There you go, Higgins. Into our number 6 slot. Behind Harold Peoples. And then our corner. I feel like we can get away with sliding him into the number 5 cornerback position. Like, that guy's never gonna develop anyway. And he has a good chance of may develop. As we see, we moved them up in the depth chart. They're still bad, but they got star development, so never know what may happen. Guys, let's go ahead and skip to the off season. See what we got. Who retired all this year? Everson Griffin's gone. Jimmy Graham's gone. Ryan Fitzpatrick's gone. Big Ben. Golden Tate. Slaying the big names. Rex Burkhead. That guy's actually from where I live, my hometown, so kind of cool. Sean Lee is finally gone. And there's no one really that important, except for a couple guys. Yeah, I know you're our number 1 corner, but you're 31. You're still an 81 overall. I can live with 1 more year. He wants to go into free agency. He doesn't want to come back in either. Which receiver are you on the depth chart? Oh. I spoke to a dude and he went get it down the star. He just didn't do it Super Bowl. No, it says he did. That. I mean, he's our number 4 receiver. Do I honestly resign him? Do I really even? He's 26. I guess. Can always be traded. Do I franchise tag my lineman? My 30-year-old lineman, my 31-year-old corner. I'm going to pick the lineman in that spot. So Jason Verrett is not going to be back. Wanting more money. I feel like corner, I guess any position's really kind of hard to replace. Lineman's very hard to replace. So that's why I prefer to take his franchise tag over Verrett's, because we can always replace. Von Miller's here, but he's a 33-year-old. Kinlaw lost it? What? No, these did not pop up Super Bowl week like they should. They did not. Because I even checked it. Are you freaking kidding me? He goes back down the star? Like, how is that even fair? Like, that's just kind of cruel. Everybody's going down in development. I mean, anybody like big? DJ Moore's here. I mean, how do I not sign him? Tell me how to not. 25, 90 overall? How do I not even try to make a move on that? Tyler Lockett's also here, but we're not going to make a move on him. Quarterbacks. I mean, I guess I could get like a cheap backup. And we don't even need one. Might even bother. Running backs. He's got star dev. We're only signing him for trading depth. Raheem Moster's definitely no. Todd Gurley's no. Matt Breida would be a yes. Probably with star development, he's got some trade value. Kenyon Johnson's gonna probably have some trade value around the league. Rashard Penny is probably gonna have some value. Still 26. Le'Veon Bell's gonna be nope. Nope. Chase Edmonds, I feel like he's a yes. Have at least some type of value. And everybody else is gonna be nope. Fullback, he went even down. Why does he go down the star? That's just annoying. Again, the rest of these receivers I don't really want to pick up. Don't need to pick up a tight end. Don't really need to pick up linemen, to be honest. I mean, Michael Schwartz is here, but I could pass. I mean, I guess we could use a edge rusher, but what do we even get? BJ Hill would not be a bad idea just for another type of edge rusher. Even give him backup edge rusher. Possible playing, sort of. D tackle, there's nothing good. Like, it's just all ugly and bad. And the same for right in, like. I'm gonna get this guy. Maybe keeping him. But if there's a team that has interest in his position, he is gonna be out of here. I mean, backups for outside linebacker don't really matter. Middle linebacker? We could definitely use a guy like Anthony Walker Jr. on the team. He could definitely be a big assistant to us. See if he accepts that. Right outside linebacker, we don't need at all. Corner, Verrett is the #1 corner here. Anybody I would like to maybe grab? Hey, Travis Ward. He wouldn't be such a bad idea. Can play #2 corner for us. I think I'm down for that. Safety, he's old, but no one here better. Strong safety, clearly don't need one. Kicker. Kicker's kind of bad now. I feel like I have to go with a young guy like Tyler Bass. He wouldn't be so bad to get. Punter. Don't need one. We'll send those contracts out. See if anyone wants to cash in on any of that. And I feel like this is not everybody I offered. Oh no, maybe it is. Yeah, this is a lot more now I'm looking at it. I kind of lagged out there for a second. So anybody we got? Everybody accepted their contracts. Yep. Alright. Just checking. I don't think we signed any new starters. Really just depth beside corner. That's basically all we got. What the frick am I gonna do with DJ Moore? He's just so good I couldn't pass him up. Is he our slot guy over Deebo Samuel? Maybe. I don't know. We could try him out at slot. Definitely one of these receivers getting traded. I'm just saying it's probably going to have to be Higgins. Or, I mean, it could be James since he's younger. Either one would work. Besides that, we didn't really get any new additions to the team. Except Ward, a big new presence here on this defense. Since we lost Verrett. Why are you back? I want the... You know, I'll fix that later. That's just annoying. Why do you keep popping up in the depth chart? So let's see what we can do with some teams. What business deals we can make, per se. Sony Michel is going to be a guy that I am going to have on the move. Bears have the 26th overall pick, so maybe they're not the best. Bills were probably good. Yeah, 21st. A lot of teams have just like semi-interest. The Cardinals are a team that are interested. They had the 29th pick, yeah, because they were good. They beat us in our division. Chargers, 13th pick. Okay. Dolphins, they usually do bad in simulation. Yeah, they have the #1 overall pick. I mean, I know he's old and has normal dev, but they said they'll take him. And, oh, that's so close for the trade gang through. That's, like, very close. Put in, like, a 6-rounder for next year. And that's good. So we sent Sony Michel, Campbell, and a 6-rounder for next year for the #1 overall pick in the draft. And I'll take that as a dub. Johnson. Will anybody have green value on you? No, I'm just gonna have to get a very late round pick. Good thing I already know who has one. The Chicago Bears at number 26 overall. That's about halfway. They need a quarterback. I can't bet on there being a good quarterback in the draft class, so I'm not gonna trade Jimmy Garoppolo. Just in case. They need a middle linebacker. I don't have one to trade now. They need a right outside linebacker. You want this guy? This might go straight up with just Alex in here. And it's gonna take Johnson to get the trade completed. But we are gonna be able to get this pick. And that trade was accepted by the Chicago Bears. Matt Breida could be an interesting one. Bears want him. Bears really the only team who want him. Oh, the Falcons. #7 we don't need another receiver. And he's kind of old though. I mean, Deion Jones though. He would be nice. I mean, we have Fred Warner, but if we have 2 dominant middle linebackers, I don't have a problem with it. I don't think we can get them. We'll just try to get the #7 overall pick out of this. Left in. You know what I said earlier, boys? Oh, no, we can just actually get rid of BJ Hill instead, and they don't want him. You want McKenzie? They do want McKenzie. That's going to go straight up. I wasn't really wanting to trade McKinley. Wasn't really wanting to trade him. But they just had so high interest to him. I had to do it to get the deal work for... And he was only depth, and injuries are off, so... Or, yeah, injuries are off, so it doesn't matter. But we sent him and Matt Breida for the number 7 overall pick this year from the Atlanta Falcons. Now we still have 2 more running backs we want to trade. Anybody green value in the man? I'm gonna assume no. Yeah, what's a team I know I did good? I know Cardinals. Who's even the running back? So Kenyon Drake? Yeah, he's an 85 overall at this point. They got him solid backup, but he's old, and this is a backup that's just as good and younger. And yeah, they're like totally down. I may not even have to put in another player. If I put like a 4 for next year, it could get the deal done. And I mean, kind of. Throwing a 5th for next year as well. And yeah, I'd have to give them a 3rd for next year. I think, would I rather just give them a player? Like DJ Jones? No, you don't want him? Honestly? Solomon Thompson? This may go straight up. That's not gonna go straight up, but we're just gonna have to add our running back into the deal. Chase Edmonds. And got the 29th overall pick from the Atlanta Falcons. Rashard Penny now will be on the move. Does every team just have semi-interest? I'm presuming so, and I'm correct. What's a team that was probably good? I can't imagine the Chiefs were bad. They don't have as high as a pick as I thought. Oh, they still have a pretty high pick. See if I can get this pick. There's no promises, and all their needs we don't really have for reliable backup options. So are you interested in a Rashad Higgins type player? Not really. Yeah, it's just gotta not be with the Chiefs. Cowboys, I know they made the playoffs at 11-5. They actually won the Super Bowl. Wish that would happen in real life. And that's almost going up straight through. We can honestly just add 5th for next year and get the deal done. No, we can't. It's not that simple with the Dallas Cowboys. What about a 4th and 5th for next year? And we barely don't get it done. That's annoying. That's really annoying. No, isn't it? They need right in. We don't got one. You want BJ Hill though? You don't. What to give? What to give? I'm just gonna have to give them like a 3rd and a 5th for next year. That's just, I didn't really want to give up a 3rd round pick, but we kind of had to make the deal work. Get the 32nd overall pick from the Cowboys, and that's right, I wanted to trade Higgins. I want to do that. I feel like some teams would have some interest in him. He's 27, but he's a 79 overall. Really? Okay, no, there's some teams. You got the Dolphins, who we already got their pick. The Eagles. I mean, I'm not really in on. Maddox, I could go for. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to get him. Where are the Eagles pick at? The 22nd overall pick. Jets won them. I bet the Jets were bad. Picks actually not even that. Lions, you have to be a trash hole. Yeah, 8th overall pick. We have no depth is the problem. Free safety. Is it time to get Tward out of here? Or not Tward, but Jimmy Ward. I'd rather get rid of Tward. They don't want Tward. They want Jimmy Ward? They want Jimmy Ward. Hold on, I know how I can make this trade work. I move him. Okay, so I think I know how to make this trade work. They're the same age. They're basically the same player. They even look alike. Not really, but they kind of... Oh, wait, this one's 30. This one's 31. Okay, no, I'd rather trade Jimmy Ward. And move Tort to free safety. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's go back to the deal making with the Detroit Lions for their pick. So we say we offer them Hilliard and free safety Jimmy Ward, and that's so close to getting that big. Like, I'm gonna try to put in a 7th for next year. We all know that even puts down the value in this game. Yeah, maybe went up a snimmer. I don't want to give him a 4 for next year. What about a 6 for this year? And that's accepted. All right. And we got that deal done. So now I'm going to move Twart to free safety. And we should be good to go. It wouldn't be actually the worst idea to start him there, but... we'll move him to free safety to play him over there. That's what we'll do. Yeah. So we got several first-round picks after doing all that. Fifth-year options. Nick Bosa. No, he's trash. No, what am I saying? No, I'm not an idiot, guys. Yes, Nick Bosa is gonna get his 5th-year option. I'm not an idiot. Good thing I'm not. We'll go to the draft now. Now we got Nick Bosa's 5th-year option. So we pick at number 1 overall. What do we take? The big question. What the frick do we take? So guys, hear me out. Lineman's in play. Quarterback, definitely in play. Quarterback may have to go with. But defense, so definitely D-tackle. Maybe a safety. Maybe another corner if we want to try to get a star development corner. But I would say quarterback since we have the number 1 overall pick. Because Jimmy Garoppolo is getting replaced either this year or next year. Mid-first round quarterback. Mid-first round quarterback. Late first round quarterback. So quarterbacks aren't the best. So it's basically, who do I prefer? Cole Kroger or Orlando Curtis. Both from mid, but I think it's pretty easy to see which quarterback I'm going with. Look at the combine good, look at the stats. They're both mid first. the best pick is of course Tarek Club. No, it's gonna be Orlando Curse. Let's see what he's 75. He's only normal development, but 75 overall is not bad. Number 11. Reach for him a lot, but we need a backup QB to. Maybe we'll keep Jimmy Garoppolo for one more season, but this guy may be his replacement. Number 7 overall, and we have number 8 overall as well. Here I'm definitely thinking, obviously corner, early first rounder, obviously in play here. What is D tackle looking like? Anything? Early first round guy looks pretty good. You know what I'm gonna do? Where's this good corner? I'm gonna take the D tackle, and then I'm gonna turn around and take the corner. So I feel like that's what I need to do. So Junior Bonito, welcome to the team. 77 hidden. We finally found a beast at D tackle. We needed that. Now we're simply gonna take this corner. But Caleb Kemp from Go Longhorns. My takes is Longhorns. We're gonna pick him up. 78 overall hidden. I'm gonna maybe have to put him as our number 1 corner. He's at least number 2, if not our number 1. No way I'm gonna let him be our number 3 corner. We also pick at number 17 overall. I said lineman's kind of in play, since they're kind of getting old. What even's at lineman? Nothing. Depth, guys. Nothing. So this is not a lineman class. Really, we have no needed positions right now. This number 1 overall player has dropped so much, but I know we got the better one. I believe it. Mid first round running back. This running back's an early first. Middle linebacker, mid first. Late first D tackle. Mid first. I think this is kind of just, hey, have fun drafting, pick the best player available. We've really gotten the needs that we need in this draft. There's lots of another early first round D tackle. He may have to be my pick. There's 2. Wait. Do we just totally replay? Okay, I thought I drafted him. Who do I pick here? It would be this one. Antonio Gibbons. He's 76 normal. I wasn't planning on taking another D tackle, but this D tackle looked really good. We pick at 26, then 29, then we take at 32. I think I have to go this running back. He looks so good. 79, he's the number 1 player in the class. I was kind of thinking he was going to be star, or at least star dev. Shocked he was normal dev, actually. Who do we go with? I think you guys know who I'm going with. 3rd D tackle of the draft. 3rd of the first round, 77 normal. Like, how do I not pick up, like, these phenomenal D tackles I'm finding for no reason? Like, how do you want me not to pick them up? How is this quarterback falling so dang much? Yeah, he's totally not good if he's falling this much. Not another D tackle. We're not getting 4 in the first round. Late first outsider. Got a mid-first middle linebacker actually looks solid. Terms and combine. And I think that's going to have to be who I go with here. Isaiah Stinger. 74, but hidden development. Nice pick up there in the last pick of the first round. I swear, if we're in the 17th pick of the second round and this quarterback has not been picked, I'm gonna be like, what the? This quarterback has to be the worst, overhyped, terrible quarterback of all time. Worse than Brock Osweiler. Or Johnny Manziel. He's still on the board. He's #1 ranked player on the draft board. There's really nothing like down the board for us. And early seconds about it. Oh, there is a baller who skipped the combine and is an early first rounder. I have to pick him. Got that quote from Bingo, and he's 676 overall hidden development. What the frick? Man's an absolute beast we don't need. We don't pick to the 4th round. We don't have our 3rd round pick. Not expecting anything here. That if not made sense, that quarterback is gonna be gone. Thank God, he's gone. Early 3rd round cornerback prospect there. Some a 2nd one, late 2nd. There's a late 1st round D tackle. Do I take another D tackle? Just because he's the best player available? No, I take the corner. I cannot take another D tackle. Actually, there's some like solid like centers. This mid 5th could be there a while, so I'm gonna add him to my draft board. So hopefully I can get him later. And where's corner? Here we go. Max Burnett. 69, but he's normal dev. I'll take it. We don't pick until the 7th pick. Yeah, so the 7th round. There's no way that center is going to be available. If that center is available, it would be a miracle. Maybe we should have tried to trade up for that center. Probably not. He's not going to be phenomenal. I'm assuming he's gotten picked up at least. Like, if he's somehow there, yeah, he's gone drafted. Okay. And right here, we're flip. No. Alright, let's go off. Best combine grade we see is a 6.9. But he's an undrafted talent. 6.7. Running back, Paul Hexon. You know that last name would be a miracle. I think I go with him. Welcome to the squad. 64 overall. But he was a good value pick for where we were at. That's all that matters. I feel like we had a pretty good draft classes. I think taking like 3 D tackles or 4 D tackles in the 1st round was a little excessive. We drafted this guy. He's nothing special, but we just need someone to replace Jimmy Garoppolo later. Junior Bonito, absolute stud. Kyle Kent, absolute stud. Another D tackle, Gibbons. He's pretty solid. Running back Huff, #1 ranked player in the class. Later, yeah, we took 4. Solid. Or 3, actually. Yeah, there's 3. Stinger. Phenomenal for where we got him. Terry McLennan, like, this guy was a total surprise. Skipped the combine. And Max Barnett was only alright, and that guy was horrible. In terms of the NFL, how was it? Like, I know we probably had the best draft class, but... So we had the #1 best overall player, the #2. We did not get #3. #4 was taken in the 3rd round. And he was hidden development. Then Bernardo number 5, Troy number 6, Melvin number 7, Stealing Green taken by the Steelers, hidden development. Cole Krieger, he had hidden development? I should have taken him while I could. I just didn't see that happening. He didn't get picked till the 3rd round. Maybe I should close my mouth. I really thought we got the better quarterback, but we didn't. Cole Kroger. Kroger. But he doesn't even make sense where the Dolphins have him. They have Tua. I gotta look what his development is. And I want to hear if it's cheating if it determines if I try to trade for him. Okay? Well, boys, we're making a trade. I don't care if you call that cheating. How is that guy a superstar X-Factor quarterback? How? I just want to say some words. How? Like, just how? I know we're probably not going to be able to make it happen. I'd be willing to trade a lot for this quarterback. Like, this quarterback's the future. Like, it's going to be really hard to get. Should have gotten him. I need linemen. Why is that the only thing you need? You need receiver. I mean, I'll give you James. You're only semi-interested. Yeah, he's going to be impossible to trade for. Like, if I give them... What if I give them Jimmy Garoppolo? They're only semi-interested. Orlando Curtis, same thing. But even Jimmy Garoppolo does not thread the needle. So he's impossible to get. I can't believe I looked past that. Like, the other guy had better stats, better combine. They were about the same player. But he's a superstar X-Factor. I was right about some things, the same overall, but golly, dude, I just did not expect that. I just did not expect it. I don't know if to be mad or sad about that. That was just kind of depressing. Oh, he's our number. No. I'm number 2. How old is Alexander? Yeah, he's gonna be our number 1 corner. Guys, to end the episode. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.